Have you ever noticed that walk into a room and within minutes to trust them? No fancy clothes, no impressive title, no loud personality. Yet somehow people naturally open up to them. Now here's the strange part. Most of us believe trust is something you earn over months or even years. But psychology tells a very different story. Your brain starts deciding whether someone is trustworthy in just a few seconds. And almost none of that decision depends on what they're actually saying. So what is your brain really looking for? The answer might completely change the way you see every conversation from today onward. Imagine you're walking alone at night. Someone appears in the distance. Before they even speak, your brain has already started making predictions. Friend or threat, safe or dangerous. This isn't paranoia, it's survival. For thousands of years, humans survived because they could quickly judge who was safe to be around. That ancient system still lives inside your brain today. Only now, instead of deciding who might steal your food, it decides who gets your friendship, your respect, your business, and sometimes even your love. But here's where it gets fascinating. Most people accidentally send signals that make others distrust them without realizing it. Take this simple experiment. Imagine meeting two people. The first spends 5 minutes telling you how successful they are, how smart they are, and why everyone likes them. The second asks you a thoughtful question, then actually listens to your answer. Who would you feel more connected to? Almost everyone chooses the second person. Why? Because people don't remember those who make themselves look important. They remember those who make them feel important. This is one of the strongest psychological shortcuts in human behavior. When someone feels understood, their brain quietly lowers its defenses, and that's exactly when trust begins. But there's another secret almost nobody notices. The people who are trusted the fastest aren't trying to win every conversation. They're trying to understand every conversation. Think about the last time someone interrupted you halfway through your story. It probably felt frustrating, maybe even disrespectful. Now think about someone who listened without interrupting, who waited, who looked genuinely interested. You probably remember that conversation much more positively, not because they were more entertaining, but because they made you feel heard. And feeling heard is one of the rarest experiences in today's world. Everyone wants attention. Very few people know how to give it. That's why true listeners instantly stand out. Now, here's something even more surprising. Your words matter less than your emotional state. Imagine boarding a plane during heavy turbulence. One flight attendant looks nervous, speaks quickly, and avoids eye contact. Another smiles calmly, speaks slowly, and confidently says, "We've prepared for situations like this. Everything is under control." Who would you believe? Probably the second one. The situation didn't change, but your emotions did. That's because confidence isn't transferred through information. It's transferred through behavior, and trust follows emotional certainty. This is why the calmest person in the room often becomes the leader, even if nobody officially gave them that role. But there's one mistake nearly everyone makes. They confuse confidence with dominance. Real confidence doesn't need to overpower people. It makes people feel comfortable instead. And that's a difference that changes everything. Have you ever wondered why some people can disagree with you, and yet you still respect them, while others agree with everything you say but somehow feel fake? The answer lies in one of the most powerful trust signals your brain can recognize: authenticity. Trusted people don't shape-shift to fit every room they enter. Their opinions don't change just to win approval. Their personality doesn't disappear depending on who they're talking to. They're consistent, and consistency creates certainty. Imagine your favorite coffee shop. Every morning, the coffee tastes exactly the way you expect. You keep going back, not because it's perfect every single time, but because it's reliable. Human relationships work the same way. People trust what they can predict. That's why someone who always keeps small promises often earns more trust than someone who occasionally makes grand gestures. Think about it. Who would you trust more? A friend who promises to help you move but never shows up? Or the friend who quietly sends you a message every week asking how you're doing? Big promises impress. Small promises, consistently kept, build trust. Psychologists call this behavioral consistency. When someone's actions repeatedly match their words, your brain stops questioning their intentions. That saves mental energy, and your brain loves saving energy. Now here's something that sounds almost impossible. The fastest way to lose trust is trying too hard to be liked. We've all met someone who laughs a little too loudly at every joke, agrees with every opinion, compliments everyone they meet. At first, it feels pleasant, but after a while, something feels off. Why? Because your brain